YouTube? Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris here, back with some more Chris Wrestling Views. Today, you guys, I'm going to be doing my WWE NXT review from last night on June 8th, 2021. So before I get started with this video, you guys, make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down below whenever there's something that I talk about during the NXT show. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment box. Also, make sure that you subscribe. If you are already subscribed, thank you. But also, I would like for you to click that that notification bell. If you're watching on your phone, just look down. You'll see that notification bell next to the subscribe button, and tap that one and hit the notification bell and click all, so you won't miss any of my videos. Thank you guys. Alright, so let's get started, you guys. Got the WWE NXT review today, as I said before. First match we had to open up the show, you guys, we had Austin Theory with Johnny Gargano versus Oney Lorcan with Pete Dunne, of course. The match, it was pretty lengthy. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a great match, but it was a between a good and an okay match, I have to say the least. It ended up, you guys, being where it was it was Oney Lorcan, Oney Lorcan picking up the victory over Austin Theory. And so, you guys, just to talk about these two guys. Oney Lorcan, he was one of my favorites before he started teaming up with anybody and all that stuff, you guys. And I also had another favorite, which was Timothy Thatcher as well. And Austin Theory, he's an okay guy, I have to say the least. And the two people that are in their corners, Gargano and Dunne, they are fighting for a championship this Sunday on NXT TakeOver in Your House. So, I'm definitely ready to see that show. And you guys, I'm gonna say something that I gotta tell you later on in this video, so stay tuned. Then we had, after then, you guys, we had a vignette about Cameron Grimes and his cars and his money and massages and all that stuff, that they showed with Cameron Grimes and everything like that. So, I know I'm missing a match, actually, you guys. I'm missing a match. The match really wasn't, the second match they had after that one really wasn't a good match at all. It was really a quick one. Just like this next match I'm about to talk about, where it was Mercedes Martinez versus it was some jobber. She probably came from local, one of those local wrestlers that you normally that they pick up from one of, just a local wrestler, like they always pick up jobber, like the men jobbers and all that stuff. So before the match started with Mercedes Martinez, Xia Li ends up trying to attack Mercedes Martinez, but Mercedes Martinez ends up fighting back against Xia Li. And so, Mercedes Martinez also defeated the jobber who she faced last night as well. Within, this match went about so fast, the match wasn't even 2 minutes to make it so bad. Dang. So yeah, you guys. And then we seen a promo before we went on commercial. The $1 Million Man was getting ready to come out. So the $1 Million Man ends up coming out and talked about how he wanted to do something special. He had a gold ladder in the ring with little money symbols on the side of it. And he brought out LA Knight and Cameron Grimes. And so with that, you guys, $1 Million Man, he was saying that he wanted to do something special that will carry on his legacy as him being remembered as the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And so what he did, you guys, he had his two men to bring in a briefcase, and inside that briefcase, you guys, which was the $1 Million Championship that he held for over over possibly 3 decades, you guys, which is 30 years, or was it? It's got to been possibly like 30 years, because I think Teddy DiBiase was wrestling back like early 1980s, late 70s, I believe, somewhere around there. But yeah, there is gonna be a ladder match, you guys. Cameron Grimes versus LA Knight in the ladder match for the $1 Million Championship. And trust me, you guys, I think this match may be phenomenal. Every time NXT decided to do a takeover show, I know it's gonna be great. I know that all the matches are gonna be lengthy, and you definitely will hear what I gotta say later on in this video, as I keep saying once again. So the fourth match we had of the night, you guys, we had the Grizzled Young Veterans, one of my favorite tag teams at NXT. Even like their ring style is phenomenal. Everything about them is phenomenal. And so with that, you guys, they end up facing some local jobbers from I think it was 205 Live. They said that Wade Barrett said on commentary last night. It was 205 Live or WWE Main Event. And so they end up winning with the Ticket to Mayhem finisher. The Grizzled Young Veterans ends up winning with their Ticket to Mayhem finisher. And then Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa were sitting in chairs at ringside, and so that's when Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa, Joe was, of course, just staring at him. And so the Grizzled Young Veterans saying, well, we're done with you. We're moving on, and we want to face the NXT Tag Team Champions. And then that's when Tommaso Ciampa said, well, you got to go through us if you want those tag titles. And so yeah, you guys, I'm thinking they're gonna be I think their match is gonna be next week on NXT. On Tuesday on the USA Network. So yeah, you guys, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that match with the Grizzled Young Veterans versus Toothless Timothy Thatcher. I get tongue twisted, you guys, every time I'm trying to say Timothy Thatcher. So yeah, his name is like a tongue twister a little bit. But yeah, ready to see that match next week on NXT. There was a promo with Candice LeRae, and she was talking about how Indy Hartwell was taken by Dexter Lumis away from her. So Candice LeRae ends up coming out by herself last night, and then she ends up talking about the music star Poppy. And so Poppy ends up coming out, and then she said, well, I know someone so and so and so. And then that's when we seen the returning of Io Shirai. Io Shirai returned back last night on NXT. I thought she was about to make I thought she was gonna go back to the go to the main roster. But we seen her return on NXT last night. Even though she lost her women's NXT championship, she definitely still has what it takes. So who will be Io Shirai's partner if Io Shirai does want to fight Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae for those tag team titles? So yeah, you guys, I'm definitely ready to see. Maybe they'll do a match next week on NXT. Maybe they'll do one the week after, or we'll just see how NXT decides to do things. Fifth match of the night, you guys, we seen Dakota Kai versus Ember Moon. Ember Moon, she basically ends up winning by disqualification because Raquel Gonzalez ends up booting Ember Moon off the ring apron, and Ember Moon comes back in, and Raquel Gonzalez tries to go for the choke slam, you guys. Let's see, who was it? Yeah. She was trying to go for the Raquel Gonzalez trying to go for the choke slam with Ember Moon, but Ember Moon ends up catching like her the Eclipse move on Raquel Gonzalez, and then gets up on the top rope and then connects it, you guys. So it seems as if Ember Moon is ready for the fight with her and Raquel Gonzalez for the WWE NXT Women's Championship this Sunday. And then after that, you guys, we had like this little promo thing where we had Kyle O'Reilly, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, of course, and Adam Cole popped up on the screen, but ends up being All Out Raw. And then Karrion Kross ends up standing up tall until Adam Cole comes out with the super kick to the back of the crowd to Karrion Kross's head, and saying that this is his place. He's gonna be the NXT champion, so on and so forth. But we'll definitely have to see how this is gonna go this Sunday. But you guys, the last thing that I wanted to say, that I said wait to the end of this video. Thank you for making it to the end of this video, which is I'm gonna be doing my WWE NXT Takeover in your house prediction video. So stay tuned for it. Thank you all for watching Chris Wrestling Reviews here on YouTube.com.